Compound is 92.2% carbon and 7.76% hydrogen. The formula mass of the compound is 78.1 grams. And calculate the empirical formula and the molecular formula of the compound. So we have to find the empirical formula first and then find the molecular formula last. So as we said, we have to convert the percentage composition into moles by dividing the percentage of atoms by their molecular weight or atomic mass. So they say a compound has carbon, and it has 92.2. You can write grams instead of percent, grams. And it possesses hydrogen, and that is 7.76 grams. So we have to divide them by their atomic mass. So on the periodic table, you will find that carbon has an atomic mass of 12 and hydrogen as 1. So we have to calculate this. Divide by 12, that gives us 7.68, and then we have to calculate the hydrogen. 7.7, yeah, that's 7.7. Oh, I'm sorry, that was so obvious. So what we have to do, we have to divide these numbers with the smallest one to get the whole ratio. So that means we will divide by 7.68 each, 7.68 each. Yeah, so this one will give us 1, obviously, and this one will give us 1 since it's approximately. So let us put in calculator. 7.76 divided, yeah, that gives us 1. So the ratio of the element present in the compound will be 1 to 1. So we have 1 carbon and 1 hydrogen. So we don't have to write those ones. So we could write it like, yeah. So this is the empirical formula of the compound that possesses 92.2% carbon and 7.76% hydrogen. So that's the empirical formula of the compound. It's CH. So we are not done yet. We have to find the molecular formula if the formula mass of the compound is 78.1. So what we have to do to find the molecular formula, you have to divide the molecular formula, to divide the formula mass that they gave you, and that was 78.1 grams. You have to divide them with the molecular mass that we have in our empirical formula. So to get the molecular mass, we have carbon, that's 0.01, and hydrogen we have 1, so that's approximately 1.0078. So if we add that, that will give us 13.0078. So we have to divide. This is to find the molecular formula of the compound. You have to get the formula mass that they gave you in the question, and you divide it by the mass that you get in the empirical formula. Yeah, so this is the formula mass. We write it like Fm we've got and divide it by the empirical formula mass, so you will get the molecular formula. So if you divide this, you will get 78.1 divided by 13.0078. That will give us 6. So we have to multiply 6 by our empirical formula that we get here, so that we can get the molecular formula. So we will multiply 6 by everything in this bracket, so that gives us carbon 6 and hydrogen 6. So it was benzene, the compound was benzene. The compound was benzene. So this is the molecular formula of the compound, and this is the empirical formula. So the empirical formula, let's write it like that, was H4SCH, and the molecular formula was C6H2.